place and we pack up. Running these racks up, 100 million
over there putting colors in.
Down from laughter, when they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
Oh, nah, but for real, you and Ron King, that'd be a good ass match when y'all play each other, nigga. Y'all both play exactly alike. He like you, he do everything. He'll switch it up on you when you think you're doing something. And he do that man coverage where you goddamn run with a receiver, then goddamn get up the nigga and go to open nigga. Like you told me to do. Yeah. I got something again. Close game or something? You got it. Yellow. Yellow.
Ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us. No barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be her for your mom to your pop to the beat to the bird, man. Cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad.
I'm ready when you have to get my controller charge. Alright, let's get it. Who your favorite team to use on here too? Green Bay. Bears good? Oh yeah, they do got a good ass defense, don't they? You see that? I forgot all about these things.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm surprised you ain't run that out, nigga. I'm surprised you ain't run that out. Off the kickoff. Oh, okay. Who, me? I ain't press start, nigga. Do I go to council? What you mean your time running down? Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Oh, so if I don't press resume, you can do all that stuff without a countdown. All right, all right, all right.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Check three. Check three. Check three. Ran, go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He finds an opening past the 40, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good backside guys. That's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abuka gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
You can't stop me.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
I got my screen.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Caught out left side by Robinson. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Robinson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming. Double up. Ran, go. Check. SOS.
First down, a run with Cohen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now it's Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. Touchdown, Chicago.
Get your ass to that, man.
Trey Burton, 35 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, here's Goff. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Goff. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's gone. Higbee secures it over the middle. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more.
Keep on bringing it, Tucci.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Ooh,
it's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air again. Gone. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
What? 180. Check. No. Hey.
Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go, tonight. 120. Here we go, team. Here I come. Super. Check. 59. Here we go.
Throwing again is gone. Sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Clay Matthews. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive off. Defensively, giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Gall. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Gall. Going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On second down, it's Cohen. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Get that ball. Shift. Watch the shift.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll come out in the pistol. Third and goal, Gurley. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Five. 58, boy, 58. Come on. Hey, Foxtrot.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Trubisky. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
Yes.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Smooth.
On 1st down, gone. Flushed out right.
Throw it.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch twist. Obama.
The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Goff. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Go tonight. Like 20. 58 right there. Let's go, D.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Thank you, man.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check safety.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And they're able to
court.
swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Again, they run with Gurley. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Shell. Hey, shell.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tonight, 180. Super one. Alert 3. Listen. 25. Check 25. Watch out.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They'll try and run him with Gurley. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Like 2 or 3 yards. We have to
just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Hey, 80's yours. 26 Mike. I got it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky.
You right there.
A diving catch. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go
Let's see
get
if
it.
you get the heart again, dog.
Now Trubisky on first down.
Man, come on, man. We get that shit all game.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Don't let Tooth do that,
Just
yo.
shy of the 20. A very solid
Knock
gain
that nigga
of
on his back.
27. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Good. 180. Here we go. Shit. Alert. 26 Mike. You ain't going nowhere.
Trubisky to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's go,
One
y'all.
thing
Let's
you're
go,
hoping for
y'all.
when
Let's
you run
go.
drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Let's go,
The Bears
y'all.
on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Trubisky. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
I went for the blitz. Again, just like last time. I was trying to catch your ass in it.
So now an extra point.
Oh, you seen it coming, or you just
trying to go
goddamn
for
just
2
had
to
the
make
right
the
pass
difference, a
for it.
field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you should have waited a split second. You had plenty of
The
time.
chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to
love
go
that
for
chart.
1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
That nigga going to the archive trying to find a push.
Now it's gone. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Try to get it to Woods. 3rd down here. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now gone. Room to run past midfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
5.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Oh, yes.
And got him in. It's Woods.
Yes. I don't know how I got it.
Timeout their second as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Whew. I don't know. I was right. You had it. You had to pick.
Motion. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Orange. Hey, Charlie. Check the outs.
Back to throw. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Let's go!
He splits the uprights on the chip shot, and the Rams have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kicker.
Good clutch by
Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Damn, all field goals too, matter of fact. I think I got all field goals, didn't I? Did I score a touchdown?
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.
Yeah, we can, nigga. You know, I'm with it.